Now at 4:30, an extensive manhunt happening right now. Police canvassing city streets, not leaving any stone unturned. They're on a mission to find the man who shot one of their own, all in the line of duty. Now that shooting taking place yesterday at the Watercolor Apartments around 2 p.m. Officers responding there for a disturbance call, and once they got on scene, police say that suspect you see there, 20-year-old Joshua Powell, just began shooting at them. 20-year veteran officer Manuel Dominguez shot several times and then rushed in that ambulance to Christus Swan Shoreline. At last check, police telling us senior officer Dominguez in intensive care. We turn now back to the search and our Andy Lascano live in Corpus Christi. And Andy, do police have any leads or any kind of information to go on right now?
Okay, Paul, if you can see through the gates there in the distance there, that's inside the apartment complex. Just minutes ago, I'm talking at least 10 CCPD patrol cars with lights on and sirens blaring are in the complex. There's another unit inside behind those gates there in the complex. We're assuming, we don't know for a fact, we're assuming as we look at it, because it's all centered around the Watercolor apartment complex, that something is happening as far as the search. We don't see, I mean, I can't tell you right now if they've apprehended Joshua Powell or not. I can just tell you that there are many CCPD units that have converged here on the apartment complex, where they're looking for the suspect from yesterday's shooting of the CCPD officer Manuel Dominguez. The suspect is Joshua Powell. Now, we should tell you that there's a Crime Stoppers and U.S. Marshals $10,000 reward being offered for information that's going to lead to the apprehension and arrest of Josh Powell. By the way, now, you can't collect from both agencies. It'll be either one. Earlier today, agents were in the complex and in the nearby neighborhoods asking people questions, looking for video that might be available. And of course, that put the neighbors on high alert. They wanted to know more about what was happening, and they were a little bit scared. Pat Brown was taking pictures and then told us what she saw.
I've seen local CCPD constables, undercover officers searching Shea Parkway ditch since about 3:30 yesterday afternoon till about dark last night.
How late would you say they were in the area?
Till about 8:30.
Okay, so that's what's happening right now, right at the complex there, the Watercolor apartment complex on the corner of Weber and Caravel. Several CCPD units and other law enforcement agencies are on the scene, lights on, sirens blaring. As soon as we get more information, we will share it with you. Andy Lascano live. Back to you, Paul.
Andy, before you go, I know that you've been there for a good part of the afternoon. You said, what, they just got there like 10 minutes ago?
They got there within seconds before we began our live report here, within seconds right before.
So I mean, if Fernando, your photographer, can zoom back in, because if we can zoom back, can we zoom in and see all of those police officers there? If he to the left as well, there are a lot of lights to the other side of that. Yes. There we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of lights. Yeah, there's a lot of lights on Weber, and there are also units inside the complex. And there were other law enforcement agencies jumping over curbs. They're in their vehicles, so we're assuming, we don't know for a fact, but we are assuming that they have found and captured Joshua Powell, the suspect in the shooting. We're going to go over there right now, check it out. As soon as we can confirm it, we will check back with you.
Obviously, that would be the hope, that they caught him possibly returning to the scene of the crime. Andy Lascano with that breaking news there. We appreciate that. Thank you so much.